Hey everyone, I am Nitij, and in today's video, we are going to talk about best practices when it comes to organizing your React projects folder and file structure efficiently. So whether you are a beginner or an experienced developer, mastering this will make your life a lot easier. Alright, let's get to the folder structures. I will walk you through 4 different structures, each suited for various project sizes and complexities. First, let's start with the basic structure, which is best suited for small scale React projects like personal websites or small tools or prototypes that you might be building. For these kinds of projects, a simple folder structure is often sufficient. This structure is very easy to understand and navigate, making it ideal for solo developers or small teams. Like for example over here, the components contain small and reusable UI components, and with pages folder, each file represents a different page in the app, which often corresponds to a separate root which is added for the application. There can be an assets folder as well to contain all the different kinds of assets like fonts, images, styles, etc. The second folder structure is for the medium to large applications. So as applications grow in complexity, organizing files in a more hierarchical and modular way becomes way more essential. This structure helps manage a larger number of components and allows for clearer separation of concerns. For components, we have subfolders for common components, for forms, for layouts, or for any other kinds of component categories. For pages, we can have another folder with each subfolder dedicated to each page. We can have folders for services, for utils. With services folder, we can have files for maybe API service or auth service. We can have an assets folder as well, which will contain all the assets that the application will use, such as fonts, images, etc. The third folder structure that I will talk about is feature-based folder structure. So in larger projects, especially those which are developed by teams, organizing a project by feature can greatly enhance the project's maintainability. Each feature has its own encapsulated structure, which allows easier management and scaling of the project. By organizing the project folders with respect to the features, multiple teams can work simultaneously on different features while continuously delivering their code for deployment without any kind of conflicts arising when merging their code in the repository. So over here, each feature is self-contained with its own set of components and services, centralized state, test suites written for the components, etc. There can be a shared folder as well for components and utilities which might be used across multiple features. The last folder structure that I will talk about is called as atomic design. So atomic design is a methodology for creating design systems with a clear hierarchy. It's beneficial for projects with a heavy focus on user interface consistency and component reusability. The basic idea behind atomic design structure is to simply divide each user interface components based on their size and complexity. So for instance, atoms are very basic building blocks of the user interface. Molecules are slightly more complex components that combine atoms. Organisms, they are complex UI components made up of molecules and atoms. Templates are page layouts that place organisms and molecules in the UI. So each structure has its own strengths and is suited for different types of projects. Basic folder structure is best for small and simple projects. The medium to large structure is ideal for projects which are growing and complex. Feature-based structure is excellent for large teams and applications with distinct features where multiple teams need to work in isolation. Atomic design is suited for projects where user interface consistency and design systems are crucial. Choosing the right structure depends on the project's scale, team size, and specific requirements. It is also common to combine elements from different structures to suit your project needs. For instance, you can combine feature-based and atomic together. And that would be everything this video has to offer, guys. If you found this video helpful, then please consider subscribing for more content like this. I am Nitij and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.